All right. So this is also a good way for us to let's okay, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a good way for us to talk this way, so it's going to be recorded. So I was thinking to do this way, just let myself go on live, and I will try to do every day to talk about things that that people are experiencing every day. Let's say, right, when something does not go wrong, right, or some unexpected things happen, and then how we respond to that, right? So we can talk about this a little bit today, that what kind of challenges you are facing, let's say, lately. Chris, you have anything? And it doesn't, of course, right? You don't have to be very specific, right? You can just let us know the concept, and we all can learn something from it. We all have. I don't think we need to think this hard. Okay, maybe I'll start. I'm not even, thinking, but I can come up with something. So let's say, right, I'm trying to look for a retail space. So this way I can do more activities, right? And I can attract walk-in customers, right? So people will pass by and say, oh, what is this? Right? Let me find out. So yes, I had this idea long time ago, before I even rented office. But at that time, I was not really ready. I was, just hoping maybe I can have more exposure. But now I'm ready. Right? I feel we can do breath work. We can do sound healing. We can do yoga. We can do workshop, meditation, group hypnosis, and also, let's say, learning the things from the books that we published, right? Many activities we can do. But then I was thinking, okay, so I really need to find that store. But obviously, the store is not just, showed up in front of me. And so then you have this like desire. But then you look at all the rents, right, in this area, everything is like 9,500 per month. If you do the calculation, they're asking like close to $100 per per square footage. So it's like that's not.
I think, and you were trying to speak to them too, right, Naomi? I think you were trying to speak to
and
those.
So what do we do
they
with
were
this?
unwilling to go into details with you.
And so my point is, if you trust, right, and be excited instead of being frustrated, right? Because when you're frustrated, then you have this negative emotions is in a way that will prevent things from happening, right? But if you trust and say, maybe it's not this month, maybe next month, right? So this is definitely the case with everything else, right? So why trust? Why trust is so important? Because there is no fear in it, no negative emotions in it. So you are only attract positive energies. So then everything supposed to happen will happen. Because in your reality, everything is positive. So then how can you attract anything that is not what you prefer? How? Okay, so this is my sharing.
Yeah, I really do feel that if you trust, because I feel that particularly strongly yesterday, because I've been starting to offer quantum healing hypnosis sessions, and then I started to, like yesterday, I randomly started a conversation with my classmates about, do you know about spirituality and stuff like that. And then I mentioned hypnosis, and then she said, oh, she did once. It's like a clinical hypnosis. And then I said, okay, I'm offering QHHT sessions now. And then she's like, yes, please, like super excited about that. And then later yesterday, I mentioned it again to my dance teacher, like, because they were asking me what am I doing. And then she also did clinical hypnosis before, and is super excited about like how quantum healing hypnosis is different. And then literally when I came back from the dance studio on the Uber ride, the driver also asked me, what am I doing? And then he is super into spirituality and all that stuff. He said he sees entities since when he was young, and he also saw like clear UFOs like 2 times. And then I mentioned our YouTube channel to him, and then he's like, yeah, really excited about all the open contact and alien, and yeah. So because I was really, really happy yesterday after talking to the first friend. And then so I had this like excitement in me like for the rest of the day, and then your energy, I feel, really aligns, and then the universe will send you, the right people and keep supporting you on this journey. So I felt that really, really strongly yesterday, and I'm still very thankful for that.
I just want to add this part, right? We say that when you are excited about something, then universe will send you. And so see, when I say that, it's a little bit indirect. It's like, oh, the universe is someone else, and they heard what I need. So we can put this way: if you are excited about doing something, you are the one who, right? Let's say everything that happens for you is the reflection of how you feel inside. You're feeling this way. So the reality has to follow. I mean, has to. The reality has no other way. That's the only way. That's the nature of existence. Right? So that's why we feel like, oh, the universe is sending me people. But it's because you are, right, feeling this way, and the reality has no other way but to reflect of how you feel about doing this.
It is like a mirror, an exact mirror.
Right. And I really like this, how to say, understanding of when you, let's say, doing something, you're so excited, that means you have no fear. When you have no fear, the reality that you're creating will be all the positive things, which is what you prefer. What is your, what is, right, the something that you desire. So it's like, right, when you are acting that way, the whole universe will follow you. And this is nothing special. It's not because this is Tina, is anyone, everyone. So it's so simple. You just do it without any fear and without any expectations. because all those are coming from a place of fear. So I also have this realization, okay, I don't want to keep talking, but I'm excited talking about this. So relationship, right? Any relationship, we say you are creating that version, no, your version of him or her, right? Your version of him or her. Okay, what does that mean? Like very hard to understand, but it's not hard. You, right? Same concept. If you are not insecure, let's say romantic relationship, right? This is harder or very hard for most people, right? We feel, oh, I better act perfectly, right? I want to show him or her this side of me because I want that person to like me. This will not work. Okay, what will work? What will, right? Is you are being who you truly are. Because when you're doing that, there's no fear. No such thing exists in you. So the other person has no choice but to reflect the way, in a way that you prefer him to act, right? That way, your way. Because you want that person to like you, I say. But if you're acting, right, with no fear, your behavior has no fear in it. When you have no fear, you are being yourself. And that person will be that person that you desire.
Or the universe will send you someone that's like that, and that person may not be part of your life.
Right. It doesn't have to be that one. It can be someone else you bumped into. Because when you are being yourself, when you have no fear, trust, being yourself is the same concept. You cannot say, oh, I'm being myself, but I have a lot of fear. That is not true self. Yeah, I like Chris, your picture better. Real person. Probably he's not.
This person in the picture has his hair done. The real one is a my name just woke,
And you're ready to make speech.
Yes. It's up to you. I can keep this person on. I don't know.
This person saying, I'm being myself.
Yeah.
I'm fearless.
That's true.
Right.
And my almost 3-year-old walked into the room.
Oh, okay.
But he's good now.
He can be in the camera.
Okay. He went away with his mom. Next time.
Okay. Yes, he has something to say.
True. Yeah.
Like, I know this. I know this very well. Why you still don't understand?
Yeah. He speaks Spanish.
And English.
So he'll tell you in Spanish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Navi, any thoughts?
That is true. If you are secure in yourself and the way you interact with the world, that's what it will reflect back to you. That excitement, that happiness that you are seeking, but you won't need to seek it from someone else because you already have it on your own. So there's no external validation that you need.
I'm not sure if I got it.
Okay. You don't need people's approval to be yourself, right? You just need to live your life on your own terms. And just because you are in a relationship doesn't mean you have to change yourself. You can just live your life on your own terms, as well as being with someone that's living on your own terms as well.
See, this is an important part because people can say, I'm not happy, but I'm being myself. You see? What do you say about this, Tina? Or Chris, or anyone, Navi? Let's say I have anxiety, but I'm being myself.
Yeah, it's still some kind of, you be yourself, sure, you can say that, but maybe there's a portion of yourself that you're fearing, or a portion of something that you're fearing, which is turning into anxiety of what some kind of outcome may happen. Like if you're anxious, I don't know, I know someone that's anxious to get on public transportation because they feel like they're always looking at them. So it's just a fear, really.
So that cannot be who you truly are, because your source energy, you're not acting as the creator. You can say, I feel I'm being myself, but you are, I would say to that person, you have no clue who you truly are, if you say so. Right? You're just not experiencing that. You're not, right? Because you cannot perceive what you're not the vibration of. So, I learned something new. I mean, not new, but I just did not really realize this. So let's say, right? It's one truth is about, sometimes we think if I leave the body, right, when I die, then automatically I will know everything because I have all the memories, right? The past memories. And I will know much, much more about who I am. That's true, but does not mean you belong to, let's say, 9th dimension, 12th dimension, let's say. What does that mean? They're souls, right? If your frequency, your vibrational frequency, right, is not there, is still kind of low, yes, you can have all the memories, does not mean you will perceive a higher dimension. Let's say you don't belong to, you don't even feel, you will not be able to experience that.
We were talking about this, right, Naomi? I think when I saw you on Thursday, the analogy of the eye doctor office, how you would use that machine and you would focus, your eyes would focus on a specific place, but the rest of that page with the letters, it's still there, even though you don't perceive it.
Eye doctor, right? We see the letter from top very well, and then you keep going down, and then you say until this line, right? Below, I don't see, but does not mean they don't exist, right? So, I missed my point. So this is one thing, and so to become who we truly are is a process. You cannot say, I know everything, right? I understand everything. That's impossible. That's impossible. Because the whole universe is expanding. But we can always be, so if that's the case, see, this is like a paradox, right? If you can never say, I got it, I am the creator, then what's the point? But the truth is, every moment you can be who you truly are at that moment, matches your true vibrations. I mean, if you have any fear, that will lower, that will make your true vibration is 1, and then your actual vibration is, right? A different number.
Yeah.
That difference.
Wouldn't it be nice to know, like, if there was some kind of tool to measure your vibration?
Yeah, the grace. I think I read the book called "The Stars for Children," Children of the Star. Read that book, right? And this what's his name? What? Fernando. He's a kid from some country, South America, and he encountered this right extraterrestrial, this being from another planet, and they sometimes they use the machine to measure our vibrations.
It's cool.
That's very scary. Don't tell me the number. If my number is not high enough, just don't tell me. I don't want to know.
It's okay. That just means you got work to do.
Right. And I would never want to know.
Oh.
And they showed him.
I think Tina was going to say something. You want
No.
to say something, Tina?
Oh yeah, I think I know that book, and then the number that he gives is like in the hundreds, like 700 would be like really high, and
Right.
something like. Then Bashar, like people always ask Bashar.
Right. It's very low. It's very low. I don't know. I think it's a different measurement. Yeah. Today I heard someone ask him, right, the vibration. His vibration frequency and is between 143 to 146. And he said, don't remember, the average number on Earth is about 46. What? 46,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
when you ask, the frequency goes down.
Right, every time. Because you have expectations. Right? And so maybe today the channeling, we can try with Tina and see if you can see a number. We're going to try Nabi's frequency. And Chris. Mine, don't tell me. I'm not ready.
I want to know.
And, right?
We were talking about this, right? Naomi is the one with those people on the podcasts. They have these millions of followers, but no substance, no anything about spirituality. It's just, for them, it's kind of like an ego-based kind of thing.
Right. I just randomly showed Nabi about some interviews, right? The host is interview, I don't want to say the name, right? This well-known spiritual person. And we just couldn't find any concept that is, right? We can say, oh, I'm learning something today, right? Wow, I did not realize this. So why we, right, randomly watched those? Basically, the universe is telling us, you do it. We do it. Right? I'm willing to do every day, like 10 minutes, within 10 minutes, between 5 to 10 minutes talk, small talk, right? Maybe I can do with Tina. If someone asks me questions, it's better, but otherwise I'll pick something, like what do we talk about today, right? This is what people need, and we need as well, because this is right, happening in our daily life, right? Challenges, right? Yeah, Chris, you like this picture?
Yeah, I think the audience likes this picture better than my real one.
Like, we don't want to see. No. That's too much different. we want to see this.
You know, it's all right. I'll keep this on.
No, this person is so confident.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Everyday life. Yeah.
We feel good by looking at, right. See, Chris, you can be this confident. You know that.
Yeah. Somewhere in there.
what you were thinking when you were taking the picture?
That's a good question. What was it? Yeah, I think I was feeling good. Confident. You're exactly right.
I'm being myself at this moment.
Yeah. You see the different colors in the background too?
Right.
It's like 4 corners. 4 shades.
Ah, I see.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's an intersection.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. And I was reading Conversations with God again. Right. We need to go back to that book, right, once a while. And it's like a different, right? You understand, but you understand at a different level, right?
Right.
And I forgot what I want to talk about when I say intersection. Yeah. I emailed some YouTubers who are, doing those interviews, right, as a podcast, and Navi knows, right? So there's a person who, right, has some, understandings, and because he's, a little bit different, right? Just some people have certain gifts. So the host is asking, who is Elon Musk to him, and then who is Donald Trump, right? Obviously, he's talking about the true essence. Is this person, right, a human or alien or reptilian? But think about it, right? I emailed him yesterday. This person, this spiritual person, right, that you invited, he's talking when he's conscious. So what he can say is how he feels. Yes, he can talk about how he feels. But how much he can say? Not much. So this kind of question, the only way is either hypnotize that person or, right, hypnotize someone else, right, to invite the energy. Or if you're in an altered state. But you cannot ask a conscious person and say, who is this? Who is that? That person only can talk about the feeling. I feel this person is positive. I feel he has some sort of, right, mission or whatever. It's useless, right? And what we're listening to this person's opinion. But, right? So I try to say that there's a way for us to get at the truth out. And it's so simple, so quick, 30, 40 seconds. Then we can ask that question. After the right, I put that person to the altered state. That's simple. See, instead of talking about the guesses, the speculations, assumptions, why not use this way? Right? We just need a recliner. That's it. A person with a recliner. Or Tina doesn't even need that. She can sit straight. Yeah. So we're gonna do that today, right? Right, Tina, you don't have to lay down, right? You don't have a recliner yet.
Okay. I don't have. Only got it here.
But before, we started doing that. Yes, the concept is we're going to try to get a message out related to open contact, but doesn't have to be. And sometimes it goes to a little bit different direction, which is all good. Depends on the energy, what the energy is ready to release. But anything else? I just made a lot of, I was laughing too much. Anything that you guys want to make a statement or?
I was just gonna. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, let's go ahead.
I was just gonna say, in my head, when you mentioned that, Naomi, about, to me, there could be multiple ways where information can come out of. So you're probably right in that a recliner and putting you under is maybe one of the truest ways. But who knows if there's other ways that information could come up? We're just not.
Yeah, very good point. And I feel, yes, someone like a Bashar, right? Or people are channelers, of course. I just forgot to mention.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But those are, in a way, we can say they're gifted. Or they have, obviously they have a contract, right? That they're going to be able to do this. But if we want to, we always can, everyone can channel their higher selves, for sure.
Yeah.
And the Navi saw that, but that's with some like mushroom. I was.
Yeah.
I was.
You, right?
Why you did not
Personality
record?
was so different. Yeah.
Right, I talk very confident.
Yeah.
Confident.
Like more silly, like more. I guess you could say childlike.
Really? Oh, you feel that way?
In a right way, in a good way. Like just more free, I guess.
I think that's your true self.
Your true self coming out and shining.
And Navi, you really should have recorded. And so tonight I'm gonna try that with Tina.
Oh, nice.
And I feel I was saying like why? Well, what fear? What is fear? Right? Why? Keep going. Right? Something like that. And I talk pretty fast.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and all the words, they just come out. Yeah.
It's a sense of knowing, like you know that information deep within you, and then the mushroom just help release that part of you, and then for that part of you to come out.
Right. You feel really good. I feel good.
That's what I felt when my true self came out in the mushroom journey.
Right.
Like, wow, if I get to experience that again.
Right. There's no concern, like, oh, how people are gonna feel about what I said. It doesn't matter. You just do. I feel like, wow, so smooth, right? And then I started speaking like alien language as well, and it's energy. It's not really they're asking me or saying anything. It's like just energy is coming out. Yeah, they're excited.
Nice. Sounds like fun.
Right. And one day we should do ayahuasca together. I mean, right, somewhere, right? You will feel each other's. We feel each other's energy. Yeah. Okay. So So Tina, can you make the setup of?
Yeah. I have the headphones on. Can you hear me clearly like this?
Yes.
Can you say more words?
Hello? Test.
It's a little bit low. Yeah, talk.
My computer audio on.
Yeah. Maybe it's okay. Maybe that's the way you talk.
Is it different from before? Like
I feel it's a little bit lower.
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
Not wearing the headphones.
I think it's fine. Make the microphone a little bit closer to your mouth. So we're going to do this channeling right now. And Nabi, Chris, feel free to interrupt.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ready?
No, it's not going to my headphones.
You don't need a microphone, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, if it works like this.
Okay, because you're gonna talk even lower when you're right. So can you move the computer or your chair a little bit closer?
Okay, maybe I'm gonna try Bluetooth this one. See if that works better.
Okay, you can try.
Hello?
Say more words.
Hello. I'm wearing
Yeah, this is
the
good.
Bluetooth.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
good. Very good.
Okay.
All right, so Tina, can you make the speaker view? The view. Yeah.
Spotlight for everyone.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need glasses.
Yes.
You have a different vision. All right, so I want you to relax your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, your wrists, and all the way to your fingers. There's nothing for you to think about and worry about. You are here and now. With each breath, you are going down more and more, feeling so relaxed and so peaceful. And when I say purple grass, you go to the deepest and allow any energy to come through this body with no blockage. And now, I like to take Tina's awareness to go to 2026 after May, and you will be at a certain place, a certain location, and you can let us know what you are doing there. When I count to 3. 1, 2, almost there, and 3. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Where are you now?
In your office.
Oh, my office. The same.
Yeah.
It's the same location. Or a different location. Different floor, different building.
I still see the same one.
Which month is this?
May.
Very good. So, what are we doing?
We're doing something on the computer. It's like a workshop. Like an online workshop thing.
What
And
this?
there are a lot of participants.
What the workshop is about?
It's about open contact and sharing what we know about open contact.
Uh-huh. All right. Chris and Nabi, feel free to participate. Yeah, so what do we know then that is different from what do we know now?
We already have alien contact
Uh-huh.
by then.
Yeah, can you tell me about that?
It is one day through the computer, like a sudden message.
Came out?
Yeah,
In what way?
it's like at first we thought it was a bug or something.
Uh-huh.
Like the computer was acting weirdly.
Yeah.
And then we felt it was something different.
Yeah.
And then we get this message.
What is that? Read the message.
We are here.
Mm-hmm.
We have arrived.
We have what?
Arrived at this place.
Uh-huh.
It's time. At 3:03 p.m.
3 what?
3:03 p.m.
3:03. Oh. So, yeah. Did they and
Do you know who or what? Who is they?
The ETs from Sirius.
Sirius? Uh-huh. So they just so the message came out like just popped up, or just from the computer screen, those words just came out as a
Yes.
uh-huh. So the message is like virtual.
What do you mean virtual?
So it's not, let's say, when I open a document and let's say Word document, it came out that way, or it's like a projection.
It is still inside the computer though.
Uh-huh. And so we can interact with them, like
Not really, but whatever you think, they will know.
oh.
And then they will reach out when necessary.
Yeah, so this message is just connected, let's say, came out from my computer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So what is the purpose? Just to let us know, the people in this office?
So we can share it with other people.
But if it's just some words, we just take a screenshot and show to other people.
But if you even just talk about it, the presence they will believe, because more people will be like seeing UFOs.
Right. They're more
and
open-minded.
sensing energies.
Okay.
Yes.
So I like you to go to the moment, let's say, right? I believe there's like 3 grades that they're going to introduce themselves to me. I don't know in what way. One is a Cretan and the other 2 unknown yet. So I like you to go to that moment to, right, just witness. 1, going to that moment. 2, almost there. And 3.
You are very excited.
Yeah. Where is this?
Also in the office.
Oh, wow. Tell me more. Yeah, so I can see them.
You can see them. I'm not sure if they're really physical.
Yeah, it's like a projection. Hologram.
Yeah, I don't think you can touch them.
Mm.
Or
And
there's no physical interaction.
right. So one is Krita. Yeah,
Yes.
you might not know. we never saw him in using physical eyes. So they're tall, like 7 feet.
Yes. But not the other 2.
Oh, I see. So
Were they communicating? Are they saying anything? Any telepathic communication?
The other 2 might be your
might be what?
hybrid children.
Oh, so you can tell from the look.
I don't really see the look, but it's more like a energy presence.
Mm-hmm. I see. So
It's like
what?
you can see them
Right.
at that time.
And so, so what was the purpose of this interaction?
Saying how you guys can work together in the future. And they will be staying here.
They will be staying here in my office
No, like on Earth.
on Earth. Wow. So what? Let's say, yeah, all 3 they will be on Earth.
Cretan only introduced you to 2 of them, so the third one is unknown yet.
Oh, so my hybrid children?
Yeah.
I thought I don't have to meet with them. But what they will be doing on Earth, the hybrid children?
It's work regarding healing,
Uh-huh.
empathy, love, and spreading the light.
So the 2 children are going to stay somewhere in their place? The dome-like place?
Yeah, they can stay there, or Area 51, or the spaceships.
Uh-huh.
They have a lot of places to do.
And they do teleportation?
They can.
Mm-hmm. So they are, in a way, physical. Yeah, I still cannot touch them.
Seems like not in that introduction.
So I'm wondering, I cannot touch them because they're not physical when they appeared, right? Not because they are physical, but they can present themselves that way.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Right. And Krita, he has anything to say?
Well done.
And he has no clothes?
It's like a suit that they wear.
What is the color?
Like a very dark blue.
Oh, it's like a jumpsuit, the whole body?
Yeah, it's just a very dark color.
Uh-huh. And anything else he wants to let me know?
You can connect with your parallel self in your dreams.
Oh, that Sanula.
Yes, if you wish to.
So what I can do with Sanula?
You can see what she is doing.
Because what?
You can see what she is doing.
She's doing something with the DNA.
Yeah, and perhaps get some inspiration.
Uh-huh. And to do a similar type of thing on Earth?
It doesn't have to be, but you will have different ideas. And it's like opening up a new set of doors.
I see. So what the Cretan will be doing?
He's kind of running around.
He's one of how to say, there are like 7 to 9. Okay, this part I want to know more. Let's say the ones, right, who are going to manage or kind of govern this planet. So can you see them?
Like them physically?
No, doesn't have to be. It just how they, I want to know the concept, how they manage things.
It is still a very intuitive and simple system
Uh-huh.
that they will be introducing to us.
Right. So we kind of can see what they look like.
They look pretty much the same.
Okay.
Like there's not much difference
Yeah.
between them.
So they're the big ones.
We can say who is willing to be in charge temporarily, because
Uh-huh.
they won't be here forever,
I see.
because this planet still belongs to the humans.
Right, I see. So I'd like to know this part. If you can go to the that moment or that section. I feel that I like to be in charge, and not temporarily in charge of real estate section, because the previous experience I had. Can you see that? What they do with housing.
Well, as the society progresses,
Mhm.
it's not physical buildings anymore.
It's not a physical building.
It could be a sort of virtual.
I see. So the physical buildings, they have been demolished.
Where it's like transformed and
Hmm.
people need less space to live. For example, maybe we don't need a kitchen anymore,
Mm-hmm.
or
So
a bathroom,
can you bathroom? We don't need a bathroom.
or like the showers,
Oh,
or the tub in the bathroom.
I see. So can you talk about this transformation? The old buildings will be transformed. And I also heard a different word, like a download, will be new. Let's say new buildings will be downloaded. Almost on like, yeah, the old buildings just transformed to new virtual, non-physical buildings.
It seems like they can do it in a very short time.
In very short period of time, like in a couple of days.
Or like 1 or 2 days, or in an instant.
So we don't see any old buildings anymore. Or houses.
Oh no, that change comes gradually.
Uh-huh.
But transforming a house can be very fast. But not changing, like, they might not choose to do it with every single building.
So let's say the skyscrapers. I remember Kim had a dream that those are, collapsing because of the high vibrations, not even because someone is doing anything to those. They will just collapse like automatically.
can see it collapsing, but it will not necessarily hurt anyone.
Right.
It's like it will be recycled by the ET technology.
By what?
The ET technology.
So what is that? So when they're collapsing, and at the same time, those materials will be recycled?
Yeah, like they disappear.
Oh,
So there's like a new ground to build
I see.
a virtual one.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, because I'm picturing all those buildings in the city in Manhattan. Yeah. They all can be transformed.
Yes. Oh, every building has the potential to be transformed.
I see. And so, okay, different question. What kind of roles, let's say, pets are going to play? Let's say dogs, cats.
Humans will understand that more clearly.
Yeah.
It is like telepathic communication.
Is what telepathic? They understand.
Well, humans understand them more clearly.
Oh. And we maybe can, right, communicate with them easily.
Yes, and they really become a member of the society, just like humans.
So, okay, the 7 to 9 grades, the leaders, they are going to do some, like I know last time we saw that, right, they give people message, and at least people in New York City went to Times Square, and they see like 3 projections of grace. So they don't, how to say, we feel like we expect them to do some sort of speech to, let's say, let us understand the true history of Earth, or our history, human history. And so when does that happen?
July, August, in the summer.
26.
Yes.
And so how does it happen?
It will be a very bright day.
Will be what?
A very bright day. People just feel the urge to go to that place, to gather at that place.
To what place?
Times Square.
So I understand talking about in New York City, but other major cities, yeah, will happen as well at the same time.
Yes.
And everyone in the world will see the same projection of them.
Yes.
So you said we can hear, right? We can hear some echoes, echo-like voice.
Yes. Some people might think it's like their inner voice. It's like you hear it, but you're not sure if everybody else.
So can you
is also here.
Yeah, can you repeat what they're saying again?
this is the time that we have come, and you guys are ready for this transformation.
Mhm.
We will be setting up stations for you to understand more.
Stations.
Yes.
Do we understand what that means?
There's like a place in the community where you can basically get everything.
Ah, the necessities.
Yes. And information.
Okay.
It's like a center.
Uh-huh. I see. Continue.
Yes. For those who want to know more, everything will be available to you,
Mm-hmm.
such as the true history of Earth.
So let's say, right? Yes, most people will like to know the true history of Earth. How can we get that information?
You go to the center and you can learn about that.
Ah, I see. So there are many those centers everywhere in the world.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I'm very excited to do this again next time. Can be this coming Tuesday at 6 p.m. I like to continue asking more questions, also about different countries, and many more other things. We can do this way, take your consciousness, or we can just channel maybe Kritan. So, very good. I like to have your conscious awareness. So one last question before I take you back. So before, let's say May 2026, we're going to see a lot of those objects, UFOs, crafts. So we get very used to.
Yes, they will be more visible and more often.
Right. And at the very beginning, I believe is going to from the shore, and the beach. People are gonna see things there above the ocean, but then it happens everywhere.
Yes, even in the cities.
Mm-hmm. I see. And it's more clear, more closer. Yeah.
Yes, people will know that it's not an airplane or
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
other
it's very
kinds of-
clear. It's not the regular airplanes. Very good. So I'm going to take you back, and we do this again next time. 1, you're coming back very nicely. 2, almost here. And 3, coming back, feeling wonderful all over again. Welcome back. And before Tina is back, all the information about our activities, our audiobook, our ebooks, workshops, everything is at our website, healingandretreats.com. And thank you everyone for joining us. And we're very happy to do this again twice a week.
Great job.
Very good. And Tina, when you come back, I need you to... Okay, it's going to take some time for her to come back.
Okay.
Yeah, and so Chris, I was not sure if you're there.
Yeah, I was here.
Right. And for some reason, I couldn't find the button to, but anyway, it's okay. Tina's going to do that. And so Chris also, right, Navi and maybe Jessica. So Tina, you can end the live. Yeah, you can do that. And so Chris, so we are, I was going to say something. Okay.